going on, Trojan family? Welcome to the USC LAFB show here on the LAFB network. We are Los Angeles Sports. Here is your daily dose of USC Trojans news. As you can probably tell, still battling a bit of a cold, a little more baritone here in the chest, fighting through it. I will be at the Call-In tomorrow, not going to miss it, cannot wait. We finally made it to week 1 of the season. Madman and I did our depth chart reaction and Missouri State preview. Posted that last night, so you can find that here on the channel or on LAFBnetwork.com. If you have not watched that yet, give us your thoughts, give us your reactions to the depth chart. Obviously, we've known about Killian O'Connor being the starter at center, but Tanuk Hines sneaks in there as a true freshman, starting at receiver. Plus, Keyshawn Silver and Ja Jarrett backups on the depth chart, Obviously, though, we will see them plenty on Saturday, as it'll be a heavy day of rotation, testing out new things, different player personnel packages, and really just getting the team ready for Big Ten play, which even week 2 against Georgia Southern, they'll be able to do that as well, if all goes to plan. So I want to jump on quickly. The eve of game night, little recruiting update, 20 visitors will be at the Call-In. So I want to talk about the 20 visitors, the impact that this game could have, and the impact that you can have if you're at the Call-In. Real quick reminder, I want to do this at the top of the show. I'll be fast. Our message board, we're building it up. It's going to take time. Communities aren't built overnight. So we need all of you in here on YouTube that are dropping comments on here, that are subscribing. I am so appreciative of you. We love the community we've started building here on YouTube, but we want to build up our message board and our full LAFB community on LAFBnetwork.com. So go to LAFBnetwork.com, just navigate to forum in the menu. You'll see the USC Trojans forum or message board. And, we're going to start dropping more insight there as soon as we start getting more engagement and more people posting their own stuff and beginning their own conversations. We also have a live game day chat. So during the game, I'll be on there tomorrow. We can chat, hang out. We'll have live score updates that are happening. So if you can't be watching the game or if you're checking on your phone and you don't want to go to ESPN or whatever, you can just log on to LAFBnetwork.com and we'll have live play-by-play updates happening on our live blog with live chat, with message board. It's all right there. So please, it would mean the world if you go check that out. And then lastly, if you want to help us out, we are a completely independent company, LAFB Network is. We're not partnered with Yahoo or CBS or any of these other conglomerates. So the only way we make money is from you guys, obviously, with your viewership and subscription. But if you want to help a little more, you can subscribe to LAFBnetwork.com, become an LAFB lifer. You can also become a member just here on YouTube, on the USC YouTube channel. 20% of your subscription, either one, whether on YouTube or through LAFB Network, is going to be donated to help youth sports initiatives in Los Angeles. One of the ones we're working with is LA Best, Anthony Beavers, USC Trojan. He was a part of that after-school program, and so we'd love to help that and pay it forward. So 20%, wherever you subscribe, is going to be donated every month if you're a monthly subscriber. So you'll be helping us out. You'll be helping out youth sports initiatives, plus you're going to get some exclusive perks with merchandise, with content, with meetups, and all that fun stuff. So we're still building it out better, but just want to put that out there, top of the show. All right, enough of that. So 20 recruits going to be at this game. Obviously, home opener, a lot of buzz because the season's kicking off. I realize it's Missouri State, Conference USA. Last year, they were FCS team, but they have transitioned to be an FBS team. So the USC Trojans continue their streak of the only program in college football who have never played an FCS program. I asked Lincoln Riley about that in today's conference call, and he kind of chuckled. And obviously, he wants to say things correctly, but just says it's important for the program to have that, but obviously he wants to do what's going to put the program in the best position to succeed. But I just think that's awesome. I mean, excuse me, the only program that has never played an FCS school, and you have SEC programs that are playing FCS schools in November every year. We can talk-ish all we want, but hey, that's the facts of the facts, right? Facts are the facts. Anyway, there's still going to be buzz because it's week 1. So, 20 recruits. 11 of those recruits are already 2026 commits to USC. So I'll go through these rather quickly. Deshaun Rideau, Brandon Lockhart, Luke Weaver, Sean Scott, Tamahui Tapui, Andrew Williams, the edge from inner city Los Angeles, Madden Riordan, Jamiron Baker, Taylor Johnson, the three-star linebacker from the San Bernardino IE area, goes to Catone High School, Malik Brooks, and Joshua Holland from St. John Bosco. So a nice all-local commits that are already in this class. Some are going to be playing right now as I'm recording. Mater Dei's game unfortunately canceled, but St. John Bosco is going to be kicking off here soon, among many, many others. So those kids will be on campus tomorrow. It's obviously very important to keep that relationship going all the way to the finish line. Just because someone commits, says they're locked in, shuts down the recruitment, doesn't mean other schools aren't going to be calling. So you want them on campus as much as possible. You want them embracing the game day experience as much as possible. You want to show them how you are using current players at your position as much as possible so that excitement remains, and they're going to make it all the way to the signing day in December. While this is not like a premier game, like it's not them playing Notre Dame or when they host Michigan here in a couple weeks, what this game can do is really show the utilization of some of the young players, because a lot of young guys are going to play tomorrow. Jakeem Stewart, not going to play. Alex Johnson, not going to play. We got that from Coach Lincoln Riley, not quite ready yet, battling injuries. But we're going to see a lot of young guys get in the mix. Obviously, I mentioned Tanook Hines, top of the show, and many, many others on the offensive line. Justin Tano getting the start as a redshirt freshman at right tackle. So when you're showing young recruits, young guys that you've developed, some in the red shirt category, some in the, hey, they've been here for 6 months and they're already getting game day college reps. That's going to go a long way for some of these kids. And you don't want a true freshman necessarily starting. That's going to show your program is not quite to where you want it to be. But you do want to show kids that there's an opportunity if you do it the right way, and with our coaching and development, that there's an opportunity for you to get on the field, especially against some of these opponents until we get to the premier matchups. 9 non-commits, all of the future. So no 2026 non-commits going to be at this game, at least that I know of. There may be some last-minute scheduling that happens. But 2027 class and even some 2028 class. So of the 9, the 2 biggest ones, I'll let you guys all know all of them. The 2 biggest ones for me are Danny Lang, cornerback, Mater Dei, quarterback safety. We'll see where he really ends up playing. Had a great game last week down in Florida. I mean, he was the star outside of Tamahuni Tapui and Sean Scott, already USC commits who are going to be here as well. I thought Danny Lang probably had the best game on defense for that Mater Dei squad. And he's only going to get better and better. Only, obviously super young, 2027 class. So he's a big one to look for. Duve Williams, cornerback, 4-star, Wunapara excuse me, hasn't officially committed, but, it's trending well for USC. It's been for months now, crystal balls all over, have it as USC. Conversations I've heard, other people have talked to him, like he's feeling really good at USC. USC has not taken any 2027 commitments yet. I believe that's probably for a reason. And once they take their first, they'll start kind of rolling in after that. But obviously, a year and a half away. So long ways away for 2027. But Duve Williams is not only one of the best corners in the 2027 class, not only a local prospect who would be a leader for the 2027 class, similar to what Brandon Lockhart is, in this class, which I feel like I think I said Brandon Lockhart's going to be there tomorrow. I feel like I maybe skipped over his name, but Brandon Lockhart will be there tomorrow as well. He's one of the 11 commits. If I missed that, my apologies. But Duve Williams could be like that for the 27 class. So those 2 DBs, 2 guys to look for. Elijah Harmon, defensive lineman in the 27 class, out of Inglewood, 4-star. Jalen Hill, another corner in the 27 class, 4-star to St. John Bosco. He'll be playing tonight and then be at the Call-In tomorrow. Another corner out of Marietta Valley, Darius Johnson. He's a 3-star in the 2027 class. So you get 5 corners from the 2027 class all visiting tomorrow. So Trevon Reed, Doug Belk, and obviously Danton Lynn going to have a lot of fingerprints kind of on this game plan and kind of how they can show things off for these young kids watching from the sidelines. As far as 2028 kids, we got King Pitts, offensive tackle, 4-star out of Cardinal Newman. Paul Maulo, safety in the 2028 class, another 4-star out of Lou Zinger in Lawndale, I believe. And then I'm going to butcher this name. I apologize. I practiced before. I'm just going to butcher it. But Lance Chikanowski, another offensive tackle, 2028 class, Sierra Canyon, 4-star. And finally, 3-star Brandon Nash, safety in the 28 class from St. John Bosco. So again, full local list of kids visiting. There might be others that I just have not heard yet. This is the ones that I've seen out there and reported on and talked to. But a good list of 20 recruits to watch the USC Trojans kick off their 2025 season. It is finally here, guys. We finally made it. Who are you most excited? I know recruiting, that seems so far away. 27 and 28, I'm just starting to get into it. We've been heavy on 26, obviously, and still 3 spots to fill as the season does kick off. But who are some of these 27 guys you're looking forward to? I know Duve Williams is obviously a big one. As I mentioned, Danny Lang, I think, is a guy we're going to watch all year at Mater Dei. And, you know, it's fun to see high school football kicking off across the Southland and all these premier programs. Obviously, our guy, Coach Rowe, last night, first game at Long Beach Jordan, fell just short to Crenshaw, but they battled in his first game, showed some good things, and we'll all be down there for sure on September 19th when they bring on Long Beach Poly. It should be a fantastic game. So it's great seeing all the local high schools kicking off, all these prospects we've talked about ad nauseum in the offseason, now playing football. And then, of course, our USC Trojans officially kicking off. So let me know your thoughts in the comments about some of the recruits, but also what you're most looking forward to about this game. Quick one real quick. Just want to get on here to let you know that list. Tomorrow, I'll be on all day doing live chats, doing live blogs, doing injury reports, all sorts of content coming at you all day. Post-game, myself, Tim, and most likely the coach, we will all be live after the game right here on YouTube on the USC LAFB channel, giving our post-game reaction, hopefully to a resounding, dominant victory. But we'll have it all there, so make sure to be locked in. Obviously, don't have a time for sure, but it'll be roughly 30 minutes, maybe closer to an hour, because we'll hit the post-game presser with Lincoln Riley and the players, and then after that, we'll jump on live. So probably 45 minutes to an hour after the final whistle. So hope to see you all there. Make sure to just be locked in for all of our USC coverage all day long tomorrow. And hey, enjoy week 1. We got some great games in the morning, great games in the early afternoon, and then USC kicks off at 4:30. I'm Ryan Dyer. Thanks as always, guys. Fight on.